All right. So let me try this again. I had recorded it, but it was a bad recording. So I'm going to try this again. So I want to talk about a particular subject, and it just came across my feed. And it's about black holes. And it inspired me to talk about my concept of life itself in relation to the black hole. So for the past about 2 months, let me say 2 months, I have been in a deep dive about the whole idea of a black hole and what it can do. You know, I was just in my head, all in my head. No writings, no conversation with other people, just in my head. I've been talking out loud about it in my in my game room, but that is all. But yeah, the concept I have is so I want to articulate this well so it won't be confusing. Because I want to get my message across. Because this is very important. This is my concept. I think that we're already dead. I think that particular idea is not new. People already thought about that before, that we're already dead. But I'm going to compound that with other things like reasons and whys, the hows and the whats and all that. I have a concept of, I think we are witnessing our own death by entry into the black hole. We are experiencing our own deaths by entry into the black hole. That is my concept in my head. I've ran it in my head. And I just find that very fascinating. Because I thought about the concept of the black hole itself. Because a lot of things happen when you go inside the black hole. All rules do not apply, and if it does, it's jumbled up or in tangent to other rules that have been created. We don't know technically what is happening when we enter a black hole. I don't know what sparked this idea in my head. Well, when I said black hole in my head at that time, that concept came to my head. I don't know what made me think of the term black hole at that time, though. And I think that is important information to say. Because I don't remember. Maybe I saw a black hole or whatever, but it was like about 2 months ago. And the idea just started to pulling in. We're dying that fast. That's what I'm trying to say. We are dying that fast. Like afterimages. This is what I think. We are the after image of our previous life. That's why we feel like déjà vu. There's other universes, stuff like that. Superposition particles, or I think it's atoms. All the theories that we have about quantum physics and stuff like that. I think we are literally experiencing our own death. And yeah, I think it's just that fast. I think the after image was, we died so fast that we're leaving after images behind. And I think that's the speed is so fast that those after images caught up, and we're living in those after images. It's that fast. It is that fast. Those after images, we are living them in real time. This is meaning of real time. We are literally in the moments of our own death. We have already died many times over, umpteen times, umpteen years ago, million, trillion, gazillion years ago. So many iterations. That's why we see other iterations, and we feel like there are other iterations, you know what I mean, of ourselves, or think other things, or what have you. That's why we already had that. I think that's why we have that notion, or that feeling of life after death, because there's another after image. There's another iteration. Something because we already did this before. It's already happening. That's why people feel like everything is ordained, destined. You can't exit unless you are powerful enough to exit out of it yourself. That requires a lot of energy and the aware of it all. You know what I mean? Like, you know what to do next, and we are not at that position on the plane. We don't know what to do, so we're stuck in it, and we feel like a loop. And I think it's all linear. There's no loop. It feels like it's infinite because it's that fast. There is no loop. There is no infinity. There was no infinity of nothing. It's going in a straight line. That's why I feel like there's no end. There's no beginning or end, and that's why we don't know why that's why we don't know the beginning or the end. Like, we just assuming of it all. Like, so where did it come from? How did it start? How from nothing to something? Because we're living in a altered reality. It looks like that's what that means. If we're in a black hole, watch this, right? So I just saw, it confirmed me that article. I just saw an article. Apparently, scientists have found evidence that we are inside of a black hole. That what inspired me to talk about this right now today. My concept. And I find that very stunning. Like, it stunned me when I saw it. I'm up. I'm watching a podcast, and I so happen to pick up my phone and scroll on Facebook, and I see the article. How? Like, how? Either this is very logical of someone to just think about, just bring up, or they listening to my conversations, but I never talked to nobody about it. I had my phone down. I don't talk to nobody about that. That always stayed in my head because I'm not finished with the thought. I know I'm not done with that. I'm not done with stuff like that. I need to think about it more. That's a lot involved, and that's dangerous to say out loud. You know what that means? Watch this. So I saw that. I was like, oh, I'm just stunned. I commented it, and in the article in the comment section, and but that's not what really gave me a confirmation, like a notable thing to my concept. What gave me real notice is that the DU scientists, man, y'all are having fun with that Webb Telescope. I tell you what, y'all having a blast. That's y'all new toy. Y'all love that toy. Ever since y'all introduced it, y'all just been having a blast. A whole bunch of discoveries. Y'all, congratulations, man. Let me shout out to y'all, because usually people not paying attention, not saying anything. I'm a commoner. I'm a common man. I see y'all. Y'all are having the time of y'all lives over there with that telescope. I see it. I read some of these articles. Y'all are having a blast. Y'all found a brand new toy. Congrats, y'all. I'm happy for y'all, because they are having a party with that telescope. And they took pictures a while back of the black hole. Right before this article and all that, they just a while ago they took pictures they found the black hole, and that gave me even more notable information. Like, I think I think that's how we die. We're looking at our own death. Literally, we just took a picture, or we're looking like something looking back at you. Like, if you look deeper enough into the black hole, we're looking back at ourselves. Like, we're looking at an after image. I think that's what. Oh my God, that's the point of Interstellar, fifth dimension, all this stuff. Like, that is insane. We took a picture of our own death. That is spooky. You're not even supposed to say that out loud. Heretics, extremists, and atheists, all these people, that's dangerous thinking. That's dangerous to say out loud and discuss. You would think that we're in a position where we can have these conversations, and then you get proved otherwise. You don't understand. Like, we to say and accept that we die by dark black hole. Black hole, it explains why we haven't gone back in history. I mean, we're going back in time because we're dead. That's why I've been thinking about that for a while. I've been thinking about that for a long time. We're already dead. People say we may be. So I think Neil deGrasse discussed that too. He was saying something like, we're just not capable of going back in time because of some reason. But we can move forward. We've proven that we can move forward. Of course, because we're moving forward into our death. We were meant to move forward. It's linear. You're never meant to go back. That's not part of your. That's not part of this design. This whatever this is. This after image. You're not supposed to go that way. You're supposed to go forward. You're supposed to go to your death, like God. Like when everybody dies, I already felt that way. I felt this as a kid. When you die, there's no hell. You going straight to heaven. And come to find out heaven is a black hole? Man, yeah, there is a deity. There's a God. What created the Big Bang? The black hole? Where's God? Right there in front of. We just took a picture of our own God. Holy crap. I don't want to curse because I want this information to be said and understood and to be taken seriously, because this is not funny. This is not a joke. There's a reason why I'm thinking about it. I'm getting confirmed about it. Taking pictures of black holes, and then the scientists, bro, that is odd. I don't take stuff like that lightly. I kept that in my head for a reason. That's stuff that you don't play with. You don't play with stuff like that. To say that out loud, that's dangerous. People can't understand that or accept that, but you forcing it down their throat, so they're gonna have to accept it. That's crazy. Like aliens or something like that. We're only experiencing what we are allowed to experience, which is what we have already experienced. That's why we know everything. That's what cause triggers. We know everything in the universe because we already did it before. We already had that other life. That's why we feel like we had another life before. All that stuff. It confirms it all. The black hole confirms all that. God is the black hole. Saying that out loud is freaking insane. That's dangerous to say out loud. That is insane to say. That is dangerous. But they put it in an article? What are you doing? Oh my God, I can't believe that. I had this in my head, and then I got confirmed twice. I saw the pictures, we looking dead at us. I even had a little dream, not a dream, but a little I guess a fantasy or a simulation in my head that I'm looking at myself through a window, and the window was formed by the black hole. And this confirms the idea too. I was thinking about a movie in my head. Holy crap. Wow. I find this very interesting. That's all. It's a cool. Hey, watch this. Watch how I downplay it. It's a cool concept. It's cool. It's alright. It's alright. It ain't nothing. You know what I mean? It's a little something. This little concept ain't the truth, right? You know what I mean? This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. It's not true. It's a cool concept. It's cool. It's alright. Something to think about. Oh my God. And the crazy part, you have to downplay this. You got to. In order for people, training wheels. This is an impactful punch. To say, yeah, God is real, but not, I always said that. You think God, okay, when you find out the truth, you're not gonna like what you find. I kept saying that since young. You better wish to God that you don't find out. look at God. Look at God. God did. Look at God. And we can look at God. Ain't that something? I'm tripping. I know. My bad. I'm having fun with this because this is a cool concept. I didn't think, I knew it's dangerous though, but to have an article come out talking about some scientists have found evidence. Wait, what? Bro, don't do this to me. It's like AI is talking. All of it meant to be. Well, I can't say that because they mess up people. See what I mean? Like, it's dangerous. But y'all asked for this. I did. Yeah. People talking about worrying. I said that to folks too. Y'all worried about aliens? Are you insane? That's the last thing y'all need to be worried about. Seriously. Like, fam, come on, bro. Like, we are looking at our imminent death. Our imminent. Like, is that the term? Imminent. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. That's insane. We took a picture and it's close by. People say, "Oh, it's millions and millions of light years away." No, sir. No, that's close. That is close. Bro, that's close. We're not supposed to see it at all. You better hope to God we never see it. Too late. We see it. The Webb Telescope said, "Hey, it's over there." Oh nah, bro. It's next door. You know how big a black hole? That's why we can see it, because it's that big. You see all the light around it? Y'all see those pictures? Go find them pictures. Oh my God. Wow. I don't know if y'all ready for this conversation or this discussion or this talk. Because this is a talk. We need to have another conversation now about how we need to move forward. Now, I think the scientists are going to have another conference soon. What does this mean? Y'all better have it, and y'all better talk about it too. Y'all better not table this. Y'all have to discuss it. It's too late. Because especially if I'm putting this up and this goes viral, it's over. I'm putting this up. Because people, I want people to understand the severity of this. This is very dangerous information. I want to downplay it, and I will allow other people to downplay it, But I gotta tell the truth and say that this is actually real information. Like that this is something that you just can't play about. It's so obscene, it's hilarious. Like, we are laughing at our own death. That's why we could even our brain, our logic can accept our own deaths. Like dark humor. Wow. Like it's like I said, it's a cool concept. It's cool. It's alright. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's cool. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. Fair. I don't know how. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. That is my concept on life itself and in relation to the black hole. I'm sorry. My name is Peyton Red, and I'm out. Peace.